wake up, everybody. It's your girl, Sofia, aka Sophie, back here on Sophia's Football Talk for second stream of the day. We're doing yet another live transfer show, a late one. Um, and we ready. I got, Twitter on ready, with a notification just in case. But I first want to say, by the way, Eid Mubarak to all my fellow, Muslim brothers, sisters out there. I hope you'll have a great Eid celebration. I didn't even clock. I was like, what? Suddenly I saw on Twitter people saying, like, Eid Mubarak and whatnot. So I was like, wait, oh, I see it. It'll be like, on the 28th, I believe, for most people. So I just kind of want to say that firstly, and whatnot. But yeah, I hope that all of you guys are doing well. Um, these are going to be some of the talking points for um tonight's stream, but I will be, of course, taking questions at the end regarding, you know, uh, transfers or any type of questions that you may have. So yeah, before we fully start, make sure that you, of course, give this video here a big thumbs up, as it does help the channel to grow the video, basically to be pushed out there for more people to see, and as well as, subscribe if you haven't already. If you like what you see, you like the vibe, feel free to join the family. We're not that far away from 2K subscribers, so yeah, we Gucci. I took a nap earlier today, so I'm a little bit like, whew, it's been so hot here in Norway, and I've been so exhausted by the temperature. Like, I can't. That it ain't for me, people. It ain't. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Also, feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box or pinned as a comment in the live chat. If you're watching this on a computer and whatnot, scroll down and click the join button. Just another way to support the channel. You get the customized badge next to your name, emojis you can use, as well as, once we get more members in, we'll start to do more so sneak peek into upcoming content, and as well as behind the scene stuff. So hey, just another way, like I said, to support the channel. But you do simply support by just liking, watching, subscribing, and whatnot. All those things are free. So yeah, let me say hi to some of the people in the comment. Big up to Devils United, aka Macy. Subscribe to her channel and show her some love. Alright? Big up to Ensman as well. Hope you're doing well. Subscribe to his channel. And to Baz from LVFC TV. Subscribe to his channel as well. Mirza Giovanni, considered one of Brazil's best prospects, will leave Palmeiras at the age of 19 to join Qatar side Al Sadd. Hey, I wouldn't say the game is officially dead, because you know what? I want to do a video. I need to probably do a stream or just a short video about, like, is Saudi Arabia like having like a conversation, or maybe just me giving my full and honest thought, because it might completely differ from what a lot of people say. But hey, big up to Ming. Hope you're doing well. So first up, we gonna be, we obviously have some of the players we talk about. First up is, I mean, a lot of these have kind of been reported several hours ago, but hey, I was like, decided to wait on me doing this just in case if anything Man United related would turn up at the end, but not really, not really. But at the end of the day, hey, we move. Because we have seen happy, I mean, Eid Mubarak to you. Yes, Kovacic done. Gvardiol is next. Rice, I don't know. We'll see though. So, first one I want to talk about is Ruben Loftus-Cheek, former Chelsea player, now AC Milan player. So, this was reported by Fabrizio Romano several hours to go today. AC Milan are closing in on Ruben Loftus-Cheek deal. Verbal agreement in place with Chelsea on permanent move. Here we go, the famous catchphrase. Medical is scheduled once final details are sorted between clubs. Long-term contract agreed. Fee confirmed. 16 million plus 4 million add-ons. So that would be, yeah, pounds. Hey, you know, he's been there for a long time. Like, the guy, sometimes you kind of forget. Like, he looks young, but like the guy is like a year younger than me. He's 27. He's been, tried to kind of make this whole, break fully through with Chelsea and whatnot for years, but hasn't really hit the grounds running over the years, in my opinion. I do think he's a decent player, and I think going to AC Milan, hey, that's for 16 million plus 4 million, obviously total of 20 million. I think that's pretty good. That's a good deal. Um, Chelsea is able to offload more players, and as well as the fact that AC Milan gets another player. I mean, it's worked out with Fikayo Tomori. Tomori that used to also be a Chelsea player. The centre back has done very well for AC Milan over the past few seasons. So maybe the midfielder Ruben Loftus-Cheek could also bring something else and a new type of environment for him in Italy. But you know, it's been quite interesting the last few seasons where you've been seeing a lot of English players going to Italy, and some of them I really end up working out. Like, I mean, hello, Ashley Young won the league with Inter. And then he came back to, Aston Villa and whatnot. I mean, even though he's kind of a free agent now, he still did well, right? Kai Tomori also won the league with AC Milan 2 seasons ago. So, or not last season, I was in Napoli, but the season before that. So, hey, you know, Chris Smalling, former Man United player, won freaking Conference League with Roma a season ago. You know, doing well, signed a new contract, whatnot. So this, I feel like it's kind of becoming the new norm. And what the see instead here as well, AC Milan also negotiating with Christian Pulisic after Loftus-Cheek deal agreed. Yes, so it looks to be that not Loftus-Cheek, but that Christian Pulisic from Chelsea might also potentially become a AC Milan player. And he's been linked with Man United before, like last season, whatnot, early. And I'm like, nah, not for me. But hey, maybe he can work out there as well. You never know. You never know. But it'll be quite the interesting, debacle. I mean, I will be following more on Serie A this season, especially watching Inter, which the next player here, Marcelo Brozovic, Inter player, really important player for the Inter. Pick up level and hope you're doing well. But yeah, was he did get a proposal reached out by Al-Nassr, the same Saudi Arabian team which, the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo plays for. There's been so many players that also Hakim Ziyech is reportedly going to. I believe that's been confirmed that he's going to Al-Nassr as well. So but Brozovic won't accept current proposal from Al-Nassr. This was has been reported by Fabrizio Romano earlier. Salary bid has to be improved to make it happen. Inter agreed 23 million deal with Saudi side, but deal only depends on the player since Sunday. Okay, and I also believe that Barcelona is kind of sniffing around. Barcelona is also a little bit interesting in Brozovic. So this is what reported by Inter Extra via Glongari. Since FC Barcelona has shown concrete interest in Marcelo Brozovic, it seems the priority of the player has changed. His mindset is not so much an economic one, but a sporting project one. So potentially, you could see him maybe doing a whole U-turn and maybe going to Barcelona if they end up putting in like a decent bid in. You never know. Me personally, I really hope that he stays at Inter. I do. I think he's been exceptional. I really rate him, and it's been very important the last few seasons, and the fact that they've gotten went into the Champions League final this season, this past season. He's definitely been in the forefront of that. One of the very important key factors into to why that happened. So I generally hope that he stays, but we have to wait and see. So yeah, do let me know what you guys are thinking about the two news that I've spoke about so far. We do still have, of course, a few more we will be talking about throughout the show. But let me read some of you guys' comments. And if there's any, other transfers that you want to mention, whatnot, I'll save it and we can address it at the end of the show. All right. So yeah, I see this one, Amir. I'm gonna save that. Yassine, I see this one as well. I'll save that. Yasin says Sofia sent Maguire to Serie A. If he could just go to leave Man United, it's the wages that make it so difficult. But maybe I just we haven't done anything. It's just it's madness. It's madness. It is legit madness. Bigot Slot says Saudi will get a spot in Champions League. Wait for it. It won't take too long. Maybe. I will not be surprised if that will be the case. I will not be surprised. Good evening indeed. AC Milan. Wait, I did read that. I'll save that. Do, do, do. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, we'll save that. Keep getting likes up, by the way, everybody. The more likes we get, the more the video will be pushed out there for other people to see, right? Okay? Like, legit. It does help. It does help assist the route to keep growing. So, go ahead. We got 9 likes so far. Let's try to get the likes up to 20. Why not? Tell a friend to tell another friend. Okay, so let's move on. This one here, Harry Kane, dropped a few hours ago, and I was like, yo. Okay, so I have to laugh because I was shocked. So this was reported firstly, technically, via David Ornstein, but also Fabrizio Romano, kind of quote reported it as well. So this definitely, in a way, does hold legs. But uh, Bayern have submitted an official bid for Harry Kane. Fixed fee close to 70 million euros plus adults. Not enough to convince Tottenham. It was rejected, okay, instantly. Official proposal was sent today as first called by David Ornstein, is what Fab said. Spurs won't accept that kind of fee for Kane. I mean, that it's nonsense. 70 million for Harry Kane. Yeah, no, 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 no. You know that Daniel Levy's looking at that and laughing all the way, just laughing and being like, "What, y'all? I ain't gonna be even entertaining this. What?" The guy said no to Man City's 120 million. I remember. I think that was also pounds. The season before Man City got Holland, right? So basically, like about two seasons ago. You know, and at that same time, you saw that Harry Kane was putting up a transfer request, like kind of not rocking up to training and whatnot, but then ended up still staying there. It kind of was forgotten and whatnot. But I I don't know, man. Yeah, Levy was definitely laughing at that bit. 100% it was. Are you mad? No, 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 no. That's come on now. He definitely was laughing at that. Like I would be. I was like, nah. But obviously Bayern is like, no, we're gonna be testing the waters. We're not gonna be trying to be paying 100 million, but let's test the waters a little bit. So they obviously would want him. I mean, they would definitely need a striker, so I get it. But would Harry Kane move? Because I did also read some other reports saying that there's some type of personal agreement between Bayern and Harry Kane that Harry Kane's father and brother has been doing some negotiation with Bayern Munich. So I don't know, but it's not really been like fully confirmed by a lot of different outlets there. So I don't know. I think it would be it would. I mean, y'all know. I really want Harry Kane to come to Man United. I rate him. Um, I don't know, but would he end up staying at Spurs? That's the thing, though. Would he stay at Spurs because he got 1 year left of his contract? So would he stay at Spurs, run down his contract, and then go for free next season? Or I mean, right? But will Daniel Levy be happy with that? I don't know, because the fact that Daniel Levy isn't interested in really selling. The thing is, though, Man United have been interested in trying to get him, but Daniel Levy has been very much so like, okay, we ain't gonna like. You have to really, be mostly outside of the prem and another rival. Not really a direct rival for us to entertain it, right? Um, and Real Madrid, like Shot says, Real can't afford Kane. They need money for Mbappe. Hey, yeah, that it could also, yeah. Because I was thinking maybe Kane to, Real Madrid, but like they probably would go for Mbappe instead, go all in for Mbappe, to be honest. So, but it's also with should he stay and try to break Alan Shearer's record? because he needs 47 goals to break his record. I believe he can do that in 2 seasons. I think he can do that. But will he want to, okay, go to another Premier League club this season or next season and try to, to stay within the Prem for the upcoming 2 to 3 seasons and try to break the record? But as well, let's say if he ends up going to, I'm not saying Man, even if you go to Man United, there's no really guarantee that he necessarily will win a trophy, but you'll be more closer to that compared to a Spurs, if we're going to be very honest, especially if we also heavily, hopefully with the new ownership coming in soon, I hope that we end up, strengthening a lot, not just for Harry Kane, but in other areas of the pitch. We can definitely be a force to be reckoned with. We finally, broke the trophy drought. The last 6 years, we're winning Carabao Cup, but obviously we need to win more trophies, of course. That's not the end or be all. We also need to end up winning more trophies, and the big trophies as well is what's really important, at least for me. So oh, I see that my Wi-Fi is doing a madness here. Hopefully, it's coming back soon. Give me a second. I'm just gonna. Okay, I think it's back. I think it's back. Do. There we go. See some of you guys' questions. Keep bringing up the questions. But yeah, it's the share record. I think he can do it. But also, the other side of it is potentially more so. What if Harry Kane is like, you know what? Okay, I go to Bayern. I'll be there, 2 seasons. I win a couple of trophies, and then I come back, maybe 3 seasons. Like the guys, it will be 30 in a month from now. July 28th is his birthday, and he's turning 30. So he still has several years left. Especially if he ends up having more so like a deeper role. I think he can be able to play for several years if he keeps taking care of his body and whatnot. I think he can. I think he can go for way more years, in my opinion. So, hmm, because he could though. He could be like, let me go to Bayern, and then I come back, and then I break the record. Because he's the one that's closest to it. He can do it. But is that the end or be all? I think it would be. I mean, he already broken the record for being the top all-time top goal scorer for Spurs. I mean, hey, also England's top goal scorer. Could he also become the Prem goal scorer, right? Which I think he can. But imagine doing that and also winning, having trophies to your name, because it shouldn't just be about those records. I mean, you'll still be among the conversation of like one of the best strikers and whatnot, best English strikers, right? But imagine also having trophies to your name, having a Prem, having a Champions League. Come on, man, come on, help us win you some trophies. I just still I don't want to give up on Kane. I still want to believe that there's some type of something will happen. But I don't know if we'll end up getting him this season, or if he ends up leaving, going to Bayern, or if he stays at Spurs, and then we'll try to go and get him next season. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's a big saga going on. It'll be quite interesting how this all ends at the end of the day. Is all I'm gonna say. Let's read some of your comments before we move on to the next talking point. Big up though, guys. I appreciate you guys being so active in the chat. Bart says Kane would be better suited at Real, who play a more direct style. And Vinicius is an upgrade on some 100% upgrade, and I like some, but come on. Big up to you, Ravi. Hope you're doing well. Kane at Bayern would be great, but I thought that he wants. Yeah, you okay? Yeah, you do think. I mean, he can still get it. He can still either, like I said, either you go outside of the Prem, you win a couple of trophies, and then you come back and then you break the record again. But then again, like you never know. You never know. You really never know. Never know. I can tell you why it's hard, because they are. Okay, that's for another thing, but okay. Charles Kane is the best striker in the world right now. He'll fit in every club. Yes, Holland isn't better than Kane right now. I mean, Asa maybe, because you're saying if we're talking about like an outdoor striker, like a goal scorer, then I will say like Holland is the best at it. But Kane probably as an overall player compared to a Holland is the better player. If I'm gonna be just like an all in all player with his whole abilities and whatnot. But I do agree with your stuff that he'll definitely walk into he will walk into every club. Yeah, fact that not that many clubs have really been into him is a bit like could be the price that is a bit off putting. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Kane would score over 40 every season at City. One brother, I 100% believe that Kane would probably be what should I say? If he ended up playing if he would have gone to City instead of Holland, he would have had that treble and and had the goals as well for sure. The guy was carrying Spurs at the back whole season, especially in the Prem. Okay, 30 goals. Was 30 goals? 27, 20? Bare goals. Bare goals. I'm just saying. Mad. 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 Oh, your birthday's on Sunday. Oh, happy birthday in advance. And Ibu Barak as well. Yes, 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 yes. I'll probably be celebrating tomorrow night, evening. But yeah, great. Yes, he says once again, Eid Mubarak to all my fellow Muslim brothers and sisters out there in the world. Hope you'll have a happy, great celebration with wherever you are in the world. Oh, no problem, no problem. Keep it in the legs of everybody. Okay, so next one that I want to talk about. Oh, Eid Mubarak, saying Eid Mubarak. Hope you'll have a great time. Next talking point will be Victor Osimhen. Quickly, shortly. And this was reported via Simon Phillips. Chelsea reportedly have a meeting planned with the representative of Victor Osimhen. So, they're still kind of trying to, be lurking there and whatnot. I mean, they do definitely do, need a striker. Obviously, they will be bringing, Nkunku will be, coming into season and whatnot. But it's more so like I'll be like attacking mid, false nine, maybe even a winger and whatnot. That's kind of how I'd be seeing a Nkunku. But imagine if they and I rate Victor Osimhen, if they end up bringing a Victor Osimhen to the Chelsea side, yo, wow. They also did get the what was it, Jackson? I can't remember his name, but it's a guy that they signed, a young youth that they signed from that's Chelsea signed from Villarreal. Jackson something, youngster. I mean, I haven't seen him at all and don't know much about him, but that can maybe be somebody that will get some minutes here and there, and that will be probably very well developed by and coached by such a great coach as Poch, I think. So, but yeah, I don't know if Victor Osimhen would go to a in Napoli though. But Napoli, the former manager, he hasn't necessarily retired, but he decided to be like, yo, I'm just gonna take a year to just relax. I won the Scudetto, I won the league, I'm good. I'm Gucci. Let me just take a year off and just chill, which is deserved. And they got another manager, I think, who didn't necessarily do, I can't remember his name. I think it was something Garcia related, I don't know, but that didn't do very well for like, I think Saudi Arabia, one Saudi Arabian club. I could be mistaken, is what I heard. So I don't know. Maybe the ambitions isn't 100% there, as well as the fact that Kim Min Jae most likely will be going to Bayern. We'll see if they do trigger the release clause, which is due July 1st, is when that trigger can be activated. The release clause after he's back from his military service to South Korea. So we'll see. But Victor Osimhen could be going, but he'll be definitely hella expensive. So it's the fact that, you know, with the fact that Chelsea haven't necessarily had the best track record when it comes to strikers in the past, especially since Diego Costa, you know, that number 9 shirt definitely is and has been for a while heavily, what's the word? Heavily cursed. That's the word. That is the word. Heavily cursed. So we will see. We will see for sure. What do you believe we will see? We will see. So I don't know. I'm intrigued. Yeah, the curse of number 9, Llewellyn. The curse of number 9. Exactly. Exactly. We will see. But yeah, next two talking points are more so related to Man United. I mean, not real one of them. I'll try to entertain it a little bit, but it's about Frankie de Jong. We'll talk about him soon. Let me read some more of your comments. Schlott says Chelsea. Uh, better players than Osimhen in the last. I don't think that Chelsea will sign him. Makes no sense. Oh, really? Huh. Okay, I get it. Hmm. We will see. We will see. So, is there anything here related to the Chelsea one? No. Okay, we will take that at the end. Yeah, so I've said a lot of your guys' comments and question and whatnot, so we will take it at the end of the stream or end of the show. Next one is the fact that this kind of put a little bit of a frenzy yesterday, in the social media world, with the fact that this was reported by Benya Ashraf. Uh, I don't know how necessarily reliable he is, but it's a lot of people were definitely quote tweeting and whatnot. But Frank de Jong's departure is on the table as Barcelona urgently need to sell a player. Reports super reliable is what a Barcelona account has claimed, and a couple of other people as well. So, do we wanna entertain this again? Do we wanna go back? Do we want to go back and try the saga again? Because right now, Man United has had the biggest saga, longest saga ever with the whole takeover. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired. Somebody, I think it was Saeed TV, was tweeted earlier today, or not. Technically, it was just not that long before I went live. I saw he tweeted, since it's Eid and whatnot, that hey, this would be a great opportunity for potentially, the Qataris, the announcement of them becoming the new owners for Man United. Wouldn't that be great? I think that would be a wonderful day. Oh, it's Eid. Let's celebrate. Woo. Oh, that would be incredible. I've been hearing that we were going to hear something yesterday. I've been hearing, going to be hearing something today. People, I'm tired. And now suddenly earlier today, I heard, nope, it might not be until after June 30th, which is this Friday. I'm mentally, physically exhausted, but it is what it is. But back to my initial point here, talking point. Frankie de Jong, if he's up for sale, we have to just. I do think that we probably need to drop everything we're doing. Go bring me Frankie de Jong. We got a project, okay? Imagine Frankie de Jong alongside the Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. Hallelujah, people. I don't think you understand. I do not think y'all understand how. Oh my God. God, I would love it. I would love it. It's still a dream, but like, do we want to go back? Do we want to go back and deal with all of that again? Do we? Do I? Do I want to do this to myself? Do I personally want to do it? I don't know. So, do you want to do it? Maybe. If and when, hopefully, the ownership gets sorted, let's do it, people. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. If it's concrete, like he ends up going, but if he ends up going to Met City, oh my God, I will. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the hell I will be doing. But it's just a thought. I don't know. What are you guys saying? Did I say him last season too? Went well for Barca. Hey, big up Henry. Hope you're doing well. Llewellyn says another De Jong saga. I'm honestly exhausted. He made it clear that he loves Barca. He loves the club. He loves the club. I mean, hey, we will see. He does. He does. He does. De Jong is overrated like Rice, just okay players. I completely disagree. I mean, that's your opinion. You're definitely allowed to have your opinion, but agree to disagree. I do not think he's overrated. I think he's an exceptional player, and he will be not walking. The guy would be waltzing. He would be like a ballerina, just elegantly waltzing into this team. My lord, are you mad? No, 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 no. Llewellyn says I would love for him to come to United, though, hey, wouldn't that be incredible? Wouldn't that be incredible? Oh Lord! And we got ourselves a super chat. Big up, Henry. Thank you. Says awesome channel, Sofia. Thank you very much. People do subscribe to Henry Ray Baker. Show him some love. Subscribe. Says once again, awesome channel, Sofia. Do you think Kane will bust out the move to Bayern? Is it all hot air again? Ooh, I did say a little bit earlier, before you came in, Henry, that I don't know, potentially could, but I'm not sure. But I mean, the Bayern bid was rejected, 70 million or so. So maybe to try to entertain it and go back in, but we'll have to wait and see. But thank you again for your super chat, Henry. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Sofia United need to forget the pipe dream of FDJ. Do we? We'll see. Oh, don't apologize. There's nothing. You don't have anything to apologize for, Henry. Come on now. Nothing to apologize for. But next one that I want to talk about is Adrien Rabiot. For 1 second, y'all know I've been talking about Adrien Rabiot. I think it was like a January window when we no, it was last season. Remember when we were linked to him then, and then it was like potentially with that we might have also gotten like you know Arnautovic as well when we needed a striker. Like it was mad times that was happening. Well, that was the January window, wasn't it? People, the season has been it's been a lot happening this season. So before we start talking about it, people, make sure you of course like the video again. The more likes we get, the more the video we pushed out there for more people to see. So like, and subscribe if you are new here. Okay, we do shows almost every day and sometimes multiple a day. So show some love. But yeah, like I said, yesterday, those reports, maybe Man United would try to, try again to go for Adrian Rabiot, who potentially would be a free agent, as he's kind of been for a long time not want to accept Juve's new contract proposal and whatnot. So yesterday, I was thinking maybe. Because I was looking at different streams and thinking, but what, because before I was like, nah, no, 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 no. But I've been seeing some games of it this season. I'm like, especially in the World Cup, he looked alright, he looked good. And also that one game for Juve against Sevilla in the Europa League semifinal, even though they lost, he did look really good in that game. And I was like, if we can get it for free, potentially, then you know go for like a Caicedo and spend a lot of money on him, and we get a Rabiot and a Caicedo. That sounds good for me. If it would be a Rabiot Mount, no, that's not it. But a Rabiot and Caicedo, I'll be like, yo. Or a Rabiot and a Barella. That to me, I'll be like, okay, now we're talking. So right as I was warming up to the thought of it, suddenly today I hear this. Reported by Fabrizio Romano, official confirmed Adrian Rabiot stays at Juventus as he signed new short-term deal valid until June 2024. Contract sealed and completed. So as soon as I kind of was warming up to the thought of maybe him playing for Man United could be interesting, could kind of work. And Ten Hag definitely has been an admirer, as a lot of reports says that he really would want to get Adrian Rabiot at Man United. Suddenly, it ain't happening. He's staying. Isn't that is so classic Man United? So classic. Yo, couldn't happen to anybody. It happens to us. Nah, nah. Learning says, I remember a time when players were we were linked to actually came. How times have changed. But also though, there's been bare players that we've been linked with as well over the years that it kind of distract. It's more like tabloid talk. You know, tape paper talks. Remember we had like the Wesley Snyder saga for the longest, and also every single season sometimes where with Sergio Romero, not Sergio Romero, Sergio Ramos. Romero did like whenever there was like contract renewal and whatnot, he wanted to kind of, you know, up the wages and whatnot. It ended up being like, okay, let me just try to link myself to Man United and then entertain that for a second. Ended up never coming. It's Man United drives links. If a player is linked with Man United, ooh, let's check it out. Okay, who's this player? I'm telling you, all the time there's been bare players, especially this transfer window, where we've been hearing Man United interested, Man United is looking at. Oh my God, probably should be a whole list of every player that we've been linked with, and a lot of them isn't really true at all. To be very fair, so yeah, you know. So yeah, all I'm saying is, obviously he's staying, so we're not gonna be talking about Rabiot anytime soon. But he's gonna be staying at Juve, so good luck to that, and maybe on a free next season. I don't know. I don't know. We will see. We will see. Another one I want to talk about since y'all mentioned him is actually the hair. Is the hair. This was reported. I was a bit. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of annoyed. This is one of the really big reasons why, like, not one, but like a lot of. There's been so many. Just another reason again to why this whole board got to go. Not just the Glazers, but the board got to go. Because what we're doing, it ain't okay. But yeah, David Ornstein reported this. David has signed a contract extension with Manchester United, only for the club to back out of the agreed proposal. The guy agreed to a drastic reduction of his current 375,000 per week wages, but Man United did not sign the contract. So they decided to be like, you know what? You signed the contract, right? Here's another one, and with even more reduced wages. I don't have a problem with them, okay, having another contract proposal and whatnot, but it's more so the way we're doing it. It's 3 days. Technically, it's in about 40 minutes, going to be the 28th of June. And that would mean that it's 2 more days left until David De Gea's contract is due. That is, will be expired. So we're doing a lot. We're doing a bit too much now. We're doing a lot. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's disrespectful. I remember I didn't like the way they were treating our second goalkeeper, Sergio Romero, who's been, at that time he was like the world's best second goalkeeper. Like we had him. Like he was Argentina's first goalkeeper, right? For years. And then he was our second goalkeeper. Servant, incredible. Never made a fuss. But we didn't treat him right. Even his wife was saying, like, okay, if you don't want to be playing him, at least let him go. But we didn't really want to do that. Like it was a lot of stuff happening like a season or two ago. With it was disgusting. It wasn't good. And with other players as well. There's been a lot of players talking out, the past decade and whatnot of how they've left. I remember also Robin van Persie. I didn't feel like the way he left was necessarily the best way. He won us the last Premier League and whatnot. Of course, like it was very unfortunate how stuff has went since post Fergie, because the season after we won the Prem, I mean Fergie basically did retire that season when we won the Prem. So, and it hasn't we haven't really been the glorious Man United since then, which is pretty much been the case for the past decade or so. But I say all this to say I just feel like I said, a lot of you guys know I rate De Gea. That's been my favorite player current from this Man United side for the past 6 7 years. Like I love the guy, but at the end of the day, if he ends up leaving, I'll say thank you for your service, and we move. And I keep get with the way that we want to be able to play a lot better out from the back, and that we need a proper, goalkeeper that's good with his feet. I see that, but it's important how we do it. Why are we still working on with this whole De Gea situation? Either you let him go for free, and you would have said this earlier, months ago, made this clear. Why are we still going back and forth? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. I just don't think this is the right way to do it. And I've been seeing, lot of people saying, yeah, but he deserves it. Freaking hell, he's shit, he's this. And I'm just like, this is, come on now. We're doing too much. The guy's been there for 12 years. He's been an incredible servant. Okay, I know that he wanted to leave at some point, for Real Madrid and whatnot, and the whole famous fax machine situation happened, right? Was that 2018? I think I remember summer. I could be something around that time, or it might have been 2016, around that time. Regardless, though, he has been staying, and he's had way more incredible years compared to like a really bad time. And yes, okay, this season there's been some howlers here and there, but we acting like the guy has been shambles and he's been shit this entire season. Is how a lot of these people be talking, be like, oh, he cost us every single game. Oh my god, every single game. I just feel like we can. Oh my god, this is horrible. He's horrendous, and I'm just, what do you people? It's completely okay with y'all say, some of you guys saying, you know, I don't necessarily completely rate him, but hey, thank you for your service. We need something else to progress. I get it. I completely understand. But let's not end up talking in a very toxic way. The slander is not warranted. He doesn't deserve that. He doesn't deserve this treatment. In my opinion, I don't think it does. I think that it would have been the better. The guy has been here for 12 years. I keep emphasizing on this, but he's been here. He's been one of our most important players. And at a time where the past decade, where it's been such a heavy time for a lot of us Man United, for all of us Man United supporters, he's definitely been, in my opinion, light at the end of the tunnel. There's been several years in a row, seasons in a row, where he's been our Man United player of the season. A lot of people can say, yeah, but that's because everybody's shit. Does that mean that he had to be shit as well? No, he wasn't. Oh, everybody else was shit, but he wasn't shit. So what are we doing here? We can't sit here and say, yeah, but everybody else, wasn't good. Da, 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 da. And but he was. So what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? That's all I'm gonna say, people. What are we doing? What are we doing? And like I said, if he ends up going, which at this point I think he probably will be going, because like I will be addressing some of the comments, but somebody, I think it might have been Ravi and whatnot, asking about Unana, but Unana most likely would probably be coming to Man United, is what it looks like. And I really would not mind getting Andre Onana. I would love to have Andre Onana as the De Gea replacement, because I think he has all the attributes that I'm looking for, and especially proved that this season for Inter, in the final the shot stop, he was on it. But not just that, but also when it comes to modern day goalkeeper playing out from the back, he's on it. He's incredible with it. So I would love to have him. And y'all know I also support Inter. So if he leaves Inter, then I hope he comes to Man United. Don't go to anybody else. Because when he was linked to Chelsea, I was like, oh my god, no. And the fact that we've talked to his representatives recently, I think it was last week or so, and there will potentially be a proposal coming very soon for Man United, about 50 million or so, and that would be that would be incredible for a guy like him. Nah, 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 nah. Maybe even 45 million. Nah, get him right now. Is all I'm gonna say. At this point of the stage, it kind of looks like that could be the case. I mean, he has gotten maybe some type of interest from Saudi Arabia. And if it happens, he would deserve it. Go get your shmoney, fam. Go and say F you to everybody else and get your shmoney, man. Brother. Or if there could be, you know, I don't know, because other European clubs, I haven't heard anything major or clutch. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, before we start to wrap up, I want to read and answer a lot of you guys' questions and whatnot. A big up to Lewis. Hope you're doing well. Do not apologize for being late, fam. Come on now, but I appreciate the support. Yes, we forgive you. Llewellyn said Eric wanted Rabiot last season. I remember our fans not wanting him anywhere near a club. Yeah, I was one of them. I was one of them. Right as I warmed up to it yesterday, incoming, of course. Shots that United should buy Richardson. Perfect character for United, fits 100%.
I am sick. I am sick, sick, sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired.
Mm-mm. Big up, Charlie. Hope you're doing well. Big up, big up. Hello, Dads. Hope you're also doing well. Right says but if the hair keeps making silly mistakes next season and you don't get a keeper, United will kick themselves. But that's why I'm saying, like, I completely get if we do end up getting another one and we're progressing. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm all for Andre Onana. I'm just saying the way we're going about moving the hair on from the club is not right. That's all I'm saying. If he leaves, okay, hey, I get it. I completely get it. But let's not do it in the matter that we're doing it, because it's not right. It's disrespectful. He deserves better. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Literally. But yeah. Okay. So, Amir Sofia, did you see reports saying that Liverpool are willing to rival Real Madrid for killing Mbappe? They are ready to pay 250 million on him. Our owners would faint. First and foremost, Liverpool, y'all couldn't pay 115 something million. I don't know how much for Jude. Hey, Jude, and you think you're gonna be paying 200 plus or 300, whatever it is, for Kylian Mbappe? When does Liverpool be spending those type of fees? Never, never, never. That once the day that happens, that's when pigs and cows will start to fly. Okay, that's when that will happen. Other than that, no, no, no. So sorry, so sorry. As he says, Federico Valverde is available for 90 million, but Liverpool are heavily interested on him. Ooh, I would love to have Valverde. I would love. Hey, but leading Liverpool, I mean, not Liverpool, Real Madrid though. Interesting, interesting. Charles says City is interested in Rice. They are just pushing the price of Arsenal. It's not hard to understand. I could bet everything I have that Rice won't sign for City. What are you willing to bet? Let's talk. Hmm? I think he probably would go to Arsenal, but I just want to entertain it. I mean, we couldn't even spend. That's exactly what I said. He couldn't even spend 100 million on Jude Bellingham. Exactly. Y'all, come on now. And Llewellyn says, which would you choose? Breaking the Shearer's record or winning trophies? Winning trophies. Of course, winning trophies. The thing is, though, can't he do both? Can't he do both? Winning trophies, but also breaking the record. I think he can do both. But you have to be willing to do it, though. Show that you're him, as the kids be saying. Back in my day, we were saying you're not it, then you're it, and whatnot. Now the kids be saying you're him, you're not him, and whatnot. I'm like, wow, okay. Regardless, though, Kane, show that you're him. Show that you are him, or you're not. I don't know, because I think you can showcase that you're him. You gotta show it. I don't know if that even made sense, but y'all know. Some of you guys know. Question from Ravi: who does Kane bench at Bayern? And does he suit a European team? I mean, he would suit. I mean, he would bench Choupo-Moting. Respectful Choupo-Moting, but you're gonna be on the bench. Choupo-Moting is gonna be eating bench for a second. What are we doing here? And he was. I would definitely think of Bayern. If a Real Madrid came in, I will be cooking. He will be cooking. Are you mad? He will be cooking. Toss Valverde going for 90 million. Bring me Valverde. Bart asks, should United have a transfer negotiator? I believe we do, but we don't have proper. I mean, we do have people that negotiate and whatnot. They're just not proper people. That's it. That's it. Why is it so difficult for United to sell their players? Because we paid them, we give them, such high wages and whatnot. We're dumb. I'm not gonna say we're because I'm not a part of. We are not a part of the board. They have put us in this situation, this predicament, so they can hold that. Any update on Bernardo Silva? He was also linked with the move to Saudi. I hope United will pick him up if he's available. He's never gonna come to Man United. Never. Let's just that ain't happening. That is not happening. I think we gotta stop. Nah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like most like it's nah nah. There's no way. There's no way. We can put that out of the door right now. I would love him. I'm not saying he would never in terms of him, but he is incredible. He would walk. He would waltz in. He would crawl and be like, no. He would be carried into our team and be like, yo, here, sit on this gold throne. Just come now. Are you mad? But he would never, because of Man City. He would never. Already said Sofia here. United are close to getting Unana. Yep, looks to be that might be the case. We will see. We will see. I'm definitely gassed. I'm gassed. Schlotz says big fail if De Gea leaves the club. He's still a top three goalkeeper in the Prem. Don't understand the hate towards De Gea. Would love to have him on my team. Hey, I just think I can see some points that people would say like he's maybe past his best and whatnot, but at the same time, like the slander is a bit too much. It's a bit too much. But hey, Sophia, you need Unana. He's a big keeper for every occasion. I would love him. I would love him. I'm actually not familiar with Paul Heyman as the director of football for United. Hey, come on now, yeah. Luana says I still believe the hair will stay though. We got other positions to fight. Oh yeah, I still for me like we need to get a proper goal scorer, a striker. I don't know if that will happen. Midfielders, but I have to be honest. I do think goalkeeper is also a big priority. If I'm going to be honest, I do think it is. I do think it is. Golden Glove winner for sure. Two strikers, first center back, and midfielders, then goalkeeper. I was kind of at that as well. I'm thinking more so a striker, goalkeeper, two midfielders, and then a center back. That's kind of what I'm with now, if I'm going to be very honest. Because either, yeah, I have to be honest, because I think he's going to leave. I think he's gonna leave. It's literally about to be 2 days until his contract expires. Come on now. Yeah, I don't think it will stay. At this point, I don't think it will stay. I don't think he will, which is a bummer. But at the same time, I kind of do think Onana would be an incredible signing to get, and I think we should act on it now. And he's not coming to sit on the bench as a number two, or even though that the hair will probably be more so like a number two potentially. Onana will be number one, man. The quality, he'll be number one. This just me being completely honest with y'all. He'll be number one. But yeah, I think that's kind of all of the news. I'm just gonna quickly just check Twitter if there's been any other type of, you know. Ooh, okay, wait. Fabrizio Romano tweeted this basically 15 minutes ago or so. Tottenham are now closing in on James Maddison deal. Here we go soon. Verbal agreement in place on 40 million fee. Ooh. Final details on add-ons slash payment structure then signed. Daniel Levy on it with Leicester. Personal terms are 100% agreed. Medical to be scheduled soon. Yeah. So that would be a very good signing though, if I'm going to be honest, to uh, for Spurs. I do think that for Madison, he probably should have gone to Newcastle or something. Just that project seems a lot more exciting, but you never know. You never know. He's a good signing, but it's more so like, is it a good move for you? to be necessarily going. I do think it will cook, but I don't know. You know, it'll be interesting though. It'll be interesting. So most likely we'll probably be hearing it. Here we go tomorrow, maybe morning. Yeah, hey, I actually do think that's a really good signing for them for sure. For Spurs, I think it is. Hmm, interesting indeed. Interesting indeed. Okay. I hear you, Sofia. Indeed, you are spot on. I reckon Scott McTominay to Newcastle United. Hey, maybe that can happen. He's been linked with them. Also, West Ham could be interested as well. You know, we could kind of lure them with the Declan Rice. Probably wouldn't happen, but hey, we will see. Charlie says David here from 375 to 220,000 to 180 treatments bad by United. It's just the way we're going about it that is not right. You know, I don't have a problem with cutting the wages, reducing it and whatnot, because I do think that's important, that we doesn't necessarily need to have like that high weight and wages and whatnot, but it's just a principle. How are we still trying to work this out, and it's about to be 2 days until the contract expires? That's what I think is mad. That's all. London says another season without a trophy for Spursy. Hey, most likely, but you never know. You never know. They got themselves a new goalkeeper as well. I'm not too familiar with him, but hey, and Postecoglou as well. It'll be interesting. But they gotta start off fresh. They gotta start off new. Is kind of what Spurs need to do. Did that rhyme? Kind of feel like that rhymed. It is 3 days and we get one day off, and Christmas off, and Christmas one day, and we get 2 weeks worth of what? Versus Sofia, it seems Chelsea wants to fleece United for Mount. Hey, I don't know. Seems to be the potential we could hear. I think we could hear something tomorrow or on Thursday that I will not be surprised if Mount becomes a Man United player. I will not be surprised at all. If we hear here we go Mason Mount. I think we will. Because there was something about that Man United and Chelsea is about to, talk again, negotiate. The Man United is not going to go past 55 million. That offer still stays. So it's up to Chelsea to accept it or not. Cause hey, we're gonna be moving on. Y'all accept or you don't. This is what I meant. We get 2 weeks off on Christmas. Christmas is one day, but Eid is 3 days. But we only get one day off. I mean, no, I mean for some you could get more days off. I've worked with kids and whatnot. Some people could get 3 days off. I get what you're saying with 2 weeks, but yeah, Sam, I don't know. I don't know. But we get days off. At least we get something at least. Come on, you know. But I get it. I get it. What are we gonna do? We get something at least. I ain't gonna complain. We get something. Some of us at least. You know what I'm saying? But hey, regardless, people, I think we're gonna just wrap it up here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, quickly I'll answer this though. Sophia, what balance does Mount give United in midfield? I don't know, fam. I need to do a proper video probably about Mount if he ends up coming. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what he will do. I'm not on the Mount train. That's the thing. I've been telling you guys time and time again. I'm not on the Mount train. I don't want Mount to become a Man United player. I don't want it. But if he does, hey, it is what it is. We move, but we'll see. I think I could see it went to Al-Nassr. Yes, I did say it a little bit earlier. Most likely he has gone. But yeah, guys, I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live show. Basically, technically, I was supposed to do it several weeks ago, but I feel like it's fitting to do it tomorrow. It's gonna be basically me talking about my perfect Man United summer transfer window, like ideally, but also some parts there'll be somewhat of realistic as well. So we'll do that tomorrow, and then that's gonna be probably the only show for tomorrow. But we might do some type of transfer show really late tomorrow. If not, we'll do it on Thursday. But regardless, though, once again, I want to say Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. Hope you have a great time, And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And the rest of y'all as well, have a lovely time wherever you are in the world. And make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, feel free to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box, also pinned in the live chat. You get customized badge next to your name, customized emoji you can use, and also once we get more members in, it'll be sneak peek into upcoming content as well as behind the scenes stuff. So just another way to support the channel. But hey, you do support by simply liking, watching, subscribing. All those things are free. So yeah, I gotta go now. Gotta take some late night snack, and I'll be back tomorrow. All right, glory, glory, Man United, and Forza Inter. Bye. Also, hashtag Glazers out.
Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left.